Hello and welcome to another adventure, and today we're going to start working our way further down Smallcleugh. Now, if you've seen the last video, I'll put the link to it. We looked at the front end of Smallcleugh up to the ballroom, and we came down here and we saw this original miner's graffiti. So what we're going to do on this one, through there's the line collapses. We're not going to go that way because that's bloody dangerous. We don't like that. And you've got a level off to the left here, down there. But that's for another video. We're going to show that in this one, in this series, But anyway, today I'm joined down here by Thor, the god of thunder, especially after baked beans, and Gary, who we all know. And we're going to go down the Middlecleugh vein. Now, one of the strange things is, way back there was another part of the mine, another complex. On the original charts, these two show up as sort of linked with dashed lines. But they actually don't go at all. So we're wondering if on the original map, what they're looking at is where these were supposed to go originally, or where they were planning to take them, but that never happened. So that's a bit of a mystery. So today we're going to go down, I think it's Middlecleugh vein, I'll correct that if I'm wrong. Beautiful vein there, so let's go that way. Now, if you ever come down this area, one thing to note is, unlike the front end, there's no health and safety inspections here at all. So you've got things like this wall here, which is cracked and waiting to go someday. There's another piece here. So these are just things to be very aware of if you're coming into this section. Let's go to the crawl. Okay, we got this section, which is right beneath Middlecleugh of mine, which is above us about 60-70 feet, I think. But there we go, you got a little crawl to go through, and then you see something really nice, which we'll have a look in a second. Right, we've just come through that crawl. You might be able to hear the wind blowing. Little raise there, it doesn't go anywhere, little cavity. But if you come around here, join me around here, you can see here this wall, which has been propped up with these posts here. Love that, it's very dramatic. And beyond here, what you've got, we'll work our way through, you see how the rails here are raised off the floor. That is because, I think, not 100%, it's a good sign, because it's happening all along this section, that this is false floors. So beneath us, possibly wooden floors with workings beneath us. So it's one of the very dangers. You can see here the wall has been pushed. It looks like it's been pushed up. So if we work our way down here, you can see where people have propped it up to try and stabilise some of these dodgier sections here. This is a collapse here. You can see what's above the arch is just shale, so nasty stuff. And literally just a little bit further, and you've got more collapses here. You can see there's wood above us. You can probably hear the wind blowing through here as well. Thor's not been down this section, have you, Thor, before? So it's all new to him. And as you can see, Thor, it's a bit rougher than the other section.
Seems sturdy enough, but I've never felt wind like that.
Because it's so narrow. And there's quite a bit beyond here that's sucking it as well. So there we go. Right, and this is what I call the Shale King's Chamber. Because there is, look around the room. There's his throne. Isn't that nice? It is, yes. I'll explain that now. So I'm just going to get in the water here for us suffering.
Acclimatising.
Yeah. Be good for your knees though. Nice and cool for your knees. So what's happening here The first time I came through here, this was almost dry. And over the last 9 years, it's slowly got deeper. And what happens is, it's about there now. You can actually used to be able to see a tide mark, but it's gone now. But this will raise and raise, get to that tide mark area, and then, Roger, then it will suddenly drop. And it's believed there are some raises. Here they are. It's one of these. These have been dived to have a look. So when I first came here, the water, that was dry. The water trickled in. So this will get to a certain height, then suddenly it will drop. And it cycles like that. They've dived these to see where the water goes, but they've not been able to find what's going on. So it's all very interesting. And we shall continue on. Are you enjoying it, Thor? Yeah. I don't think he's enjoying the cold at the moment, are you? There's one of those walls again.
I wonder if that fills up and then the weight of the water on top of it causes enough pressure to push all the water straight out of the bottom. You know?
That's the theory. There's a blockage beneath and it's got enough weight to push it through. But I've not been able to find. I wouldn't like to be down there when it goes either. So they probably do that when it's in its low bit. So right, falling over rocks, as you can probably see by the camera work.
It's fresh.
Oh, yeah. That's just gone to my belly button.
I found a rail, I'm walking on the rail.
Right, we'll carry on. Okay, we're just coming up to another one of these sumps, which on my first trip, that was empty. Not anymore. Let's go working our way further to the back. Right, we're just coming up on one of the really pretty sections there. You've got this really colourful bit here, and then just going through this. Right, you've got this arch here at the end. This makes for really nice photographs. Just beyond Gary, there's an arch, and on the right hand side you've got yet another sump which is blocked, and you've got this ochre formation coming out of it, which is iron being deposited out of the water that's running down there. So I'm going to take a picture of Gary here, see what it comes out like. Yes, so we got the sump side I was there, and here's that tunnel we just took the picture of. Tunnel. Drift through arching. Laughing at me because I'm going also here. That's a phrase I haven't said in years. But you laugh. You've got this entire explore to go yet. There's many reasons to have comedy from you yet. Especially when you see the curl go ahead. Right. Oh, look at this actually. Look at this wall come down. So yeah, that's what can happen if you touch it. And then that would land on your leg, and your entire day, and possibly the next day, and many more days, would be ruined. So there's another sump, but it's been backfilled. Continue. Okay, just off to the right here, we've got another sump, and it's full of artifacts. It looks like it's possibly from a door. If you know different, let me know in the comments, but quite a bit there. And as you can see, there's been quite a few individual rocks come down in this section. Again, shows you why you shouldn't touch the sides. Okay, we are now coming up to the three-way split. Down here, you have a little chamber which goes down into, you need SRT to get down there. It goes into a little chamber that's full of crystals, well, the crystals that grow, gypsum crystals, stuff like that down there. Second left is Gary's nemesis, the devil's horse. He's doing the cross sign, but down there is quite a squeeze to get through, so a lot of people don't like it. I've been through once or twice. We'll do a video down there at some point, but not for today. And if I spin around, the third option, which Gary's about to take, is the one that goes down further into the mine. So we'll just follow Gary for a second, because we're now going into a bit of a crawl where the mine has been fixed after a collapse. And you can see here we got 3 hanging stones, which I don't think were there last time. Somebody's knocked them. Yeah, they weren't there last time.
No.
Somebody's damaged it. Plonkers. So be very careful around them. And wobble vision. Navigating them. We find a crawl. So if I can get my camera in there, we can see Gary going through it. Batteries adjusted there. And just around the corner where he is now, some scaffolding. And you crawl through there and you come back out into the open. It's a bit wet, but that's mine exploration for you. Okay, I'm through there. That's the next section, but if I spin around, I won't blind throw because I'll be looking down at the moment. You're just coming into the scaffolded section, so watch your back. There he comes. You see him tackle that. A bit muddy, but generally not too bad. Right, crack on. Okay, literally just gone through the next arch, and here we have the remains of a car, but you can see from the water line there, dirty hands. It's obviously sat here underwater at some point, and it's probably mostly rotted away. It looks like it's been in 2 different positions at 2 different times because of 2 different tide marks there, see. So yeah, obviously the rest is rotted away, and maybe somebody's shifted this to be safe. You can see here that's a shale in on that side, and on this side it's got sulfur on it, and it's very crumbly, so do not touch. Let's work our way through here, and just through here we have a Gary. Hello, Gary. Here and
on or
up, and he's in the entrance to what I like to call the Indiana Jones Flats. So we'll join them up there.
It's not fixed.
It's not fixed.
This ladder.
Yes, so it does wobble. This is the way up to the flats. Up this ladder, which is not actually in place, so it does wobble a bit, but I've been up here many times and you have to cross that to get to one of the other flats. So join us up there. Okay, I'm up there, and here's Thor doing the same thing. He doesn't mind the light, I've asked him. And over there is another chamber, but we're going to go and look at this one first. So let's put my lights on full for this, for the Indiana Jones Flats. You'll see why. Because it looks like the big storage scene at the end of Indiana Jones. It goes down there, there's a raise on the right hand side. Not much to see down there, but you've also got that place where Gary is, and that collapse, which is very photogenic, so we'll go up there, join us there. Okay there, that was Irish. Okay there, right, there's Thor for scale. Wow, you can see just how big that place is. And yeah, you can just see the back, just. So, yes. And on my right, if you stay there a sec, I'll take a photograph of you. On the right there, it's collapse, big workings, Gary for scale. And we're going to have a look up there, so I call the gallery. Right, Thor's made his way up. You can see this collapse here, that's actually up there, if I get a better angle. So if the camera work. Up there is a hole, as you can see, and that raise goes up to Middleclough apparently up there, and it goes way along there as well, with various little chambers and stuff up there. We'll go have a look, and then we'll come and see where Gary's just crawled out of. The gallery. Right, you can see here this ladder which used to go to this small chamber, which is now very much defunct, but we'll go that way. And if you don't mind too much wobble vision, I'll try and keep the camera going as we go this way. You can see lines of water there, it's been dripping from the ceiling There's a good sense of scale for you with the mighty Thor.
I was just walking this way, looking that way. I stopped and turned around and saw that hole right next to us.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that hole before. Let's have a look. Let's go to the main level again. Ooh, nice.
I'm glad I didn't walk into it.
Yo, always look where you're going
Yeah.
with mine exploration. But you can end up in a lot of pain. You can see the secondary mineralisation of the thing up there. That doesn't go anywhere, that's just a small chamber. And we'll head off up there. Okay, we're at the far end, and Gary's just in that chamber there, Thor behind him. Just assessing what we think is the final chamber. Anything of interest? Not sure. Something. Small holes. Let's have a. It's an area I've actually never been in before, so looks like just a final chamber, but looks like there was something, but it's collapsed.
That's gone on that side.
Yeah, it's all gone around here. So there we go. So yeah, that's gone. That's the end of that way. It's been this way now. Right, we're going to go up into the gallery, or as Gary just called it, the sulfur den. Okay, we're up in the den. There's our Thor for a sort of sense of scale. And if we go this way, there we go, the gallery, full of artwork. You can see how the strata has changed direction there from almost vertical to horizontal. Love that, brilliant. Go, right, Thor wants to be childish, so there we go. I'm gonna follow him, but I don't want that ledge. Here we go. I'm not so proficient. That was pathetic, but absolutely pathetic.
That's part of the trip so far.
You saying this trip's naff? I'll get you, sir. Get you, sir. Yeah. Okay, we're at the other end of the Indiana Jones flats, and as you can see, I already passed it. There was a race somewhere. It's full of deads, which is rocks that don't bear ore, so they leave them where they can. A small hole, looks like they tried to continue but found bugger all. Into ladders, a lot of ladders remains back here, and this is where it all up here came to a stop. And back there is where we've come from. And just over there, you can see a massive raise. I don't know if that was heading up for Middleclough originally, something like that, but yeah, it doesn't go too far up. But it would have been a big one if it had. Jesus. Right, we are going to go, here's Thor, we're going to go across the bridge of even more certain doom. Just be careful, it's slippy at times. And then we're going to let Thor see if he can use his godly powers to find the hidden massive feature that's beyond. Okay, we're in the chamber beyond, and Thor, his task is to find the hidden massive feature. It is huge, but it's hidden. So he's going to find us. See if we get any wobble vision as we go down these deads to try and find it. I'll give you a clue. It's not that hole down there. It's not that. Most people find them eventually. There we go.
You know what, I actually recognise this. Somebody either got seen a photo of it.
Or something similar.
Yeah.
But up here, as you can see, it goes up and up and up and up and up and up. Way beyond.
Impressive though, it's still stand.
I know. And that's what false floors look like from beneath. So that is the sort of thing we've been walking on and will be walking on as we proceed. There are levels marked going off this as well, but I assume they're up there at these high levels, so not accessible to us at present. We have tried to get up that one, but it's too dodgy. You can't get very far up because it's really vertical. So yeah, it's nice to see these still surviving. So there's the workings, and there's a shot back at where we've come. There's Gary and Thor for scale. Right, working your way down the horse level, you may come across some Ds. Bit of dry mould there, lovely. Try not to touch that. But as you can see, it's been bricked up. So this, our theory is, these are ore hoppers that have fallen out of use. Maybe it's unstable behind, so they decided to brick them up and get rid of them. So that's the theory. Don't know if that's the reality, but there we go. So continuing on with some lovely Smallcleugh arching.
It's got a name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the things hidden down here. What's it? Is it?
Holt whistle.
Ah, Pillars of Holt Whistle, which is not too far away. There we go. Lines with a bottle down here. Get back to go as we can. There we go. Is there any more? Nope. That's all that's left.
So pretty. I like this with the red above it as well.
I've just been called back because I've just passed this point and Thor called me back to have a look at these gypsum crystals. Amazing. These grow and disappear depending on the climate in here. Humidity levels. All over the place in this section. But I was about to put the camera on because, oh, look at that down there. Because we got this lovely ore hopper here. Just soaked. I'm not going to touch it because obviously, as usual, they don't like to be touched because they can be quite soft, especially when they're in a wet environment like this. So, yeah. And then just further up here, you've got false floors. As you can see, there's false floors above us, and beneath us, you can actually see the water going down beneath the floor. Now, this wasn't this bad the first time we came through here. It was not quite as dipped, so tend to stay on the rails these days to cross this area. Okay, just coming into another section. For the first time ever, my camera has just recognised Gary's face. Hey, it doesn't do it that time. But as you can see here again, more false floors. I will just move over here. We'll deal with that in a second. But yeah, false floors galore above us. Amazing places. There are large workings above, so yeah. And ahead, there was a collapse. This used to be a moderately deep shaft, but there was a total collapse ahead. And they used this, they backfilled this with the rubbish from that. This was level, but since then it's sunk again. There was, you used to be able to see a level down there, so I think it's sunk into the level as well as it's settled. So you've got two options. You can either jump along the edge or cross them. It's more dramatic if you cross them. Excellent. Right, the mighty Thor is poking out a hole in the roof. There's having a look at a in this the remains of this hopper here. There is staging. He's not going to go up, but he's going to have a quick look. Bad idea to go up because there's now two of us because Gary's run out of time, so he's having just poking his head in there. You can see the level continues on down there.
I think it's collapsed. I can't see above us though. I think it's collapsed just above the ladder.
Ah, right. No problem. Oh, that'll be why.
Get my foot back down.
That'll be why we've never been up before. Hang on a sec. Oh, hang on. There. There we go. Got to do that on camera. What? Go on, recreate that on camera. Oh, I want to get up. Ready? Go. Act acting failure.
You can't do it.
The line is, oh, I want to go down. Go.
I want to go down the hole.
That didn't quite work. Okay, Thor. No, you cannot go down the hole. You can. There's a rare airbox.
Can I do it on a rope?
This leads down to the calcite ladders. There's a level down there, obviously, duh. But you can just about see it with all the cameras on. The bottom ladder, half of it's missing. So you get stuck down there unless you're... I know some people have done it who are really good at climbing, but...
I mean, I'm a climber.
But there is another way of doing it.
Oh, okay.
It's much safer. So yeah, that leads down to the calcite ladders, which leads down to Calcite, which is for another day. Okay, I was just saying to Thor, you're about to see the biggest stope you've ever seen in your life so far. And obviously I need to gauge reaction. But I was saying, do not do the sort of American, oh my God, look at the size of that, wow, it's massive sort of thing, because we're British and we don't do that. But first of all, what you'll see is we're walking on 4th floors, backfill 4th floors, because the backfilled the stuff from further down into this section. But you can see straight away the ceilings go up and up, right up there. And we've got Thor go first, and look at the size of that thing. Woohoo! I think this is the best filming I've ever got of it, actually. Ow, and I've been filming this for a long time, trying to get it as good as I can. There we go. Shine your torch up again. Good idea. There's no holes, but there is a lot of wobbliness. There we go. Wow.
It goes on and on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is huge and very narrow. And just think the original miners would not have seen this stope as we see it today with our fancy lights and all this. They would have been working this by candle, so they would have only seen a small section of it, and they would have spent their entire working life in this cavity, working just this area. So, a hard life, to say the least. We're almost at the edge.
We're on 4th floors here,
Yes, yes. Backfilled 4th floors, not wooden, as far as I know. Could be.
Are we going down?
We can do, hang on. There we go. And then all the way up there, it is massive. Just a bit. Alright, I've just come down these ladders at the bottom of the stope now. It's Thor's turn to try. Hopefully he doesn't fall on me and kill me. But, okay, did it different than me. Bloody expert. Hate experts. So what we've basically done, we've gone through the floor of the stope. We're now in the sub-level. And this leads in one direction to what are known as the calcite ladders, which is a way down to Calcite. But Calcite is very dangerous, very flooded and very horrible. So we don't go in there at the moment. At least I don't recommend you going in there. Yes, we thought initially this was 4th floors.
Very white.
It might be 4th floors. We have been through them since. Yeah, I thought I was just commenting on the floor, just as I was putting on the camera to record it. One of the features of this area is this floor. There's a lot of calcite in this area, so you've actually got calcite, little calcite dams going along the floor. It's very nice down here. Okay, here we have the calcite ladders. Now I've been up these once. They're about 70 feet. Go down to Calcite. I've been up when I did a true trip many years ago. Will be worth filming one day, just for the formations along it. But the bottom you come off in deep water and it only gets deeper, and it's horrible, silty, horrible. But it is worth a look on the ladders someday. We'll go when there's more people, because you really do need to clip on, make it sort of semi-SRT, because there's rungs missing and other rungs that's soft. It's not good. Even this platform, that hole wasn't there last time I came through here. And yep, you can see Thor coming across it here. route down there.
That's kind of at an angle, that, isn't it?
Yeah, so you've got the ladders going down, that shaft running down behind you, and it makes like caverns and stuff.
Does it go vertical at any point?
Yes. It's quite a long way down.
Yeah, the rope feels heavy.
Yeah. So we shall have a look down here.
Did you say artifact?
Artifacts, yes, several of them. Here's some artifacts. No, I've not got a clue what this is. Maybe some sort of valve. Do not know. But just further on, if I don't fall over the bloody rocks, got some cartwheels, which is very, very nice. There we go. Wow. Right, just a bit further along that level, here's those ladders that we were looking down. You can see the bottom bit's missing. We've come down a much nicer way to this area. Heading that way. You can't go down the dodgy hole, God. Right, there's a terminal collapse. You can see a ore hopper there, and beneath us there's some ladders, but they go down to there, and then you've got to drop through that hopper, and it's very slippy and horrible. But it only goes to a short level, which then has another drop into Calcite in the water, so it's really not worth it. So I'm not going to do that today. I did try it once, but it got a bit too slippy. So yes, that's the end of this level down here. Here's the mighty Thor climbing back up there. Got a rope to assist you, but I've never actually had to use the rope.
Just got some weight
I think it's just so for that initial getting on the ladder there when you go down. There we go. And we're back in this huge stope.
Oh, I'm dizzy.
There we go. Yeah, it gives you a bit of vertigo. Used to do that to me. I'm used to it now. Right. Right, there's a mighty Thor. We've just gone off the other offshoot off the main thing, and well, yeah, there's another one going up. It's like, well, it would have had wooden structures. There's not much left. It's just that bit over there left of the original wooden structure, but makes you wonder what's up there. And that looks like a mixture of modern scaffolding on the left and some original stuff on the right there. So what's going down there? I guess a dead end, so we'll go there. Okay, we just come out the big stope, and we now, that's my normal floodlight. There we go, that's video floodlight. We are now going to go and have a look. After we've crawled through here, and gone through that one, we're going to have a look at the bridge of doom.
Well, that's dead.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, actually, I've never noticed that before. There's an airbox here. Wow. That would have gone all the way out. You can actually see a little bit of it left here as well. A bit of wood here. A little bit there. A bit there. Wow. Lots of times I've been down here and never noticed that before. Ooh, that's not a bad shot. Right. We'll continue looking for, well, we're not looking for, I know where it is. Our bridge of doom. And that's a cavern of dry rot. Lovely. And iron nodule there. Which I'll continue. Alright, we have arrived at the bridge of doom.
Nice.
First visitation to it, and it crosses all this loveliness down here and along there.
It's not too far to fall, is it, I suppose?
Well, when you consider that's false floors down there as well.
What's good?
The middle, just down the middle. Alrighty then. Let's cross myself. There we go. Just looking back at what I've just crossed. Some wire there. Weird. There is a hole down there that leads down to Calcite. Big drop. Not going to go near there. It's all false floors down here. It's quite dodgy. And in here, dead that way. And it's very dead that way. You can see the roof there bending down. Nasty. Alright, another pokey hole leading to the back, so.
Bomb vision!
Bomb vision! The butt of a god! There he is. Good shot, actually. So we go through there and head down the incline. Right, reassessing our time and the fact that my headlight isn't working on second battery for some reason and it's getting low. Reassess, we're going to do this in a third part at some point because there's some good stuff to see if you're climbing up down there. So that will be the end for this particular video. So join us in part 3 when we do it.